Kombat League can be a fun and rewarding way to level up, get online experience, and win awesome looking skins and gear for some of your favorite characters. However, Kombat League is plagued with players that try to exploit characters' cheapest moves in order to get free wins to level up. We are going to take a deep dive into these players' minds to find the best way to neutralize their spams and completely destroy them. And who better to teach you than Mortal Kombat 11's leading expert in destroying spammers. This series will cover some of the most abused moves and characters in Mortal Kombat 11, and will show you how to beat them. So without any further ado, let's get to it.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mortal Kombat 1 How to Beat Spammers. I do apologize, it has been a while since I posted one of these videos, but I've just been busy with life and working a full-time job now, but I did find the time to finally get this one out, especially since this one was recently requested. And that is dealing with Raidens that just spend the entire game running away, spamming his little electric orb, and the second that you get close, they jump up and electric fly to the other side of the room and start the whole process over. Now, when I make these how to beat spammer videos, I want to make sure I know the best way on how to beat these, so I'm not giving you guys false information. And I really haven't found a way yet, but I actually played somebody, and this video will get posted probably in the next day or two, of me using one of my strategies to absolutely destroy one of these spammers. And I'm going to get into that in just a minute. So if you've never dealt with one of these spammers, it's infinitely more annoying than a normal spammer, because Raiden is already a top tier character with all of his highs, his lows. He's got crazy chip damage, he's got great regular damage as well, and he's safe on all of his normals. So the fact that a player is just going to take this great character and spend the entire time spamming projectiles and then running away to go full screen just to do it again is the most annoying thing ever in this game. And now, part of the reason it's been so delayed is because it has been tough figuring out an answer on how to figure out both these issues. So like with the Storm Stealth for his little electric orb projectiles there, you can obviously use Subzero Cameo or Mavado Cameo. I'll show you guys real quick what that's going to look like. Let's get this. So you can whip out Subzero Cameo and avoid the projectiles. It works for 5 hits, so if he fully charges it, you'll get hit, but if you let a Raiden fully charge on you, that's kind of your fault there. So you can deal with that there, but that does not help him when you're trying to close in on him. Right, that Subzero Cameo only helps with projectiles, it does nothing against physical attacks. And Mavado is the exact same way. I'm just going to put an end to that real quick. Yeah, Mavado is the exact same way, where you can reflect the projectiles. It's not an ambush though, so it's not as good of a projectile avoiding cameo. And, you know, you could use his teleport, but the teleport can also lead you to punish. And if he sees you teleport, he just jump back and do that electric fly again. So those two cameos that are supposed to be designed to get rid of those projectiles still leave you vulnerable to him running away and doing electric slide. I know a lot of Raidens love to mash those low pokes the second you get close to. So that's the issue I've been having with trying to figure this out. But I did find a foolproof way on how to deal with this character when they spam like that. And that is a cameo, which I hate doing this, but it's a cameo that you can easily buy for a measly $4.99 if you have not bought the Combat Pack 1, and that character is Mavado. So the reason I don't like doing DLC characters like this is because I don't think you should have to pay in order to just beat the dumb stuff NetherRealm puts into their games. But in this case, Mavado is the best situation, or the best cameo in dealing with spamming Raidens that like to do the electric orb projectile and then use the electric fly to run away. So I'm going to show you real quick how that works and how is the best way to do this. So I'm going to set up my Raiden here. First we're going to do the electric orb. We're just going to fully charge this. Here we go. He's going to start charging. And I'm going to pull out the cameo where Mavado grabs him and pulls him forward to you. This is great because Mavado will interrupt that, and with ranged projectiles, if you interrupt it, they just go away. Some characters, if you do the projectile, it'll stay. It won't go away after they're touched, but with Raidens, the second you get a touch on him, his projectile goes away. Now this will work best if the Raiden tries to charge it, and that is what most of these spammers do, is they're going to try and fully charge it. They might throw one out by itself, but with those ones, you can just neutral duck. But if you see them start to fully charge it, whip out Mavado, bring him close. The only downside to this really is you do take damage, so if it's the end of the round and you're close to death, I would avoid trying to use that because you will kill yourself. But if you have you have a health lead or anything like that, they do take more damage than you. If you see that, you only take 20% damage or 2% damage, and they take 8% damage. So they do get hit more. The other nice thing you'll notice with this too is that you recover first, so you have the opportunity to get in their face so they can't run away right away, and you can maybe pressure them with a quick move, something that might break any armor, just to keep them from jumping away right away and spamming. Okay, so that was the projectiles, but what about the electric fly? Whenever you try and get close to a Raiden, they just jump back and do that electric fly and escape you. So I'm going to throw up some frame data here real quick. Frame data, where is that? Do both. Say the recovery frames, 43 frames of recovery. That's actually quite a bit. Now, if they're full screen, they will definitely recover by the time you get there. What that means is there's a gap where, once again, you can whip out Mavado and pull him forward. And bam, there you go. You'll get a punish on that every time. You'll get Raiden nice and close, and you can once again pressure them with a wake up move. So there you have it, folks. That is the best way to deal with a spamming Raiden. It took me a long time to figure out how to do that, or figure out which cameo is the best. Now, of course, when this issues first started happening, Mavado wasn't released yet, so that was part of it. But now that Mavado's released, and I've actually faced one of these spammers again, I can definitively tell you this is the best way to deal with that type of Raiden player. So that was really it for this video. Like I said, with Mavado, it's really easy to punish them, and I will post a video in a few days of me actually beating one of these spammers online using this technique. So you'll see that it actually does work online and in real life, not just in practice mode. But yeah, for a lot of these, and I don't know if I said this earlier, but for a lot of these Mortal Kombat 1 How to Beat Spammer videos, I'm going to be using the cameos that are best for countering these. Like, there are a few base characters, like probably Kenshi or Geras, who has that range tracking projectile that could probably punish that just as well. Or if there's a character that's fast enough to close in on a Raiden, or has a faster projectile to stun him when he's holding up that electric orb. But in Combat League, you can't switch your base characters. So if you're stuck playing like I was playing Reptile Scorpion against this guy, and I can't switch out of Reptile, but I can switch my cameo. So for these videos, because this is mostly for a Combat League purpose, I'm going to be showing you guys the cameos that you want to switch to if you ever encounter these characters. Yeah, that's all I have for this video. It should be nice and short and easy. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about this technique, or any other alternative options that you might have found. And also let me know if there's any other characters that you wish for a How to Beat Spammers video coming up. The next video I will be making will be on Serena. I've been meaning to make that one for a very long time, just haven't gotten around to do that. Just be ready in the next week to look out for the How to Beat Serena Spammers video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.